black and white.
What is up, guys? That College Gamer here. Welcome to Let's Chat Gaming number 16. So, this week has been one of the most exciting weeks for myself in recent times. Not to rival the week where the Nintendo Switch was released, but in terms of things being announced and rumors popping up as we get closer to the infamous E3 2017, which is give or take 30 to 35 days away from when this video has gone live on YouTube and other channels. So, why has it been so exciting? What has been announced? And, you know, what are we going to talk about in this video? So, we're going to hit 3 topics in this particular Let's Chat Gaming. And it's going to be 3 things that have been announced and have been, that I am excited for, that I got extremely hyped and just tons of different ideas and thoughts coming into my head when I heard these things announced. So let's jump right into it. The first thing that was announced, and this is official, is Nintendo's E3 schedule. So, up until this point, we had no idea what exactly they were doing, except that they weren't going to have a live event similar to that of, you know, when they announced Twilight Princess and things like that. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be one of the digital events or something like it, as we've seen in recent times with them, which I'm not completely against. You know, I don't mind the digital events. I think that they do a very good job in setting expectations of what the event is going to show, and then always throwing in, you know, different surprises and things of that nature. So, their schedule, I'm just going to read it off to you guys. On June 13th at 9 a.m. Pacific time, they're going to have the Nintendo Spotlight, Nintendo E3 Spotlight. And what that is going to showcase is, and I quote, a look at Nintendo Switch games for 2017, including Super Mario Odyssey. Very exciting. You know, everybody is hyped for Super Mario Odyssey. You know, it rivals that of Breath of the Wild in terms of hype. Now, will it live up to that? We don't know. There's a lot that goes into that, and people are excited about. So that's the first thing, and then right after that showcase and announcement, if you will, or whatever they do during that session, staying, you know, hoping for the best, you know, hoping for some new games, but we don't have to necessarily get into that right now. We'll do a future video on why my hopes and dreams for E3 2017, coming soon in the next few weeks. But after that announcement, they're going to do a Treehouse Live, which they do all the time at these conferences, at these announcements, and things like that. So that is directly after the Spotlight, Nintendo Spotlight at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Guessing it's going to be a 45-minute to an hour Spotlight, and that's just based on previous presentations that they have done for the public. And then on top of that, on June 13th and 14th, there is going to be an ARMS tournament and a Splatoon 2 tournament on site at their booths. People are going to be pretty excited about that. I look forward to watching videos because I will not be attending E3 this year. Hopefully will in the future, but too much to do at this point. So yeah, so that's their schedule. I hope we see some kind of new and unannounced titles come through. But again, we will have to wait and see. The hype is real. Follow me on Twitter. You'll understand that I am ridiculously hyped for E3 2017, not only for Nintendo, but specifically mainly for Nintendo, as you guys may know. Next up, the two rumors that came out today, or not today, I guess this week, are as follows. So the two games and game series, I guess, that they came out with, or the rumors came out for, is Need for Speed and Assassin's Creed. So those aren't my typical, if you've been watching my channel, been following me lately, obviously those are not the typical games that I have been playing. But as you guys will soon find out, is I am a huge Assassin's Creed and a huge Need for Speed fan. Now, let me tell you why I'm so excited about these rumors. Rumors and or things taken out of quotes from developers. So the first one, we'll start with Need for Speed. Need for Speed, basically Ghost runs that company now, that brand, and they came out with a statement and said, the future, the quote-unquote, the future is bright together. Like, we look forward to the future being bright together with you guys, from them to the consumer. And they said that they're focusing on customization and then mentioned that they're focusing on cops and bringing that back into their racing series in a legitimate manner. So that was one of the best things about, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Need for Speed Carbon, was the cops, right? I mean, the cop chases, the running away, getting a ton of bounty, just all of that is the stuff that I used to love in Need for Speed games that just completely got lost. So the future of Need for Speed, if they do indeed focus on the customization, because it was, in my opinion, it was very limited in Need for Speed, whatever the last one was, like 2015 or whatever. It was very limited. Yes, they had Liberty Walk body kits and things like that, but overall the game was pretty limited, and it was just, it was fun for like a week or two, and then it was like, okay, like, I'm just not feeling it. I'd rather play Forza. So, looking forward to what Need for Speed has to offer. They did take a year off, and so, big things, hoping for big things from them, and only time will tell. Next up is Assassin's Creed. Another series that, took a year off to regroup and really come up with something that'll hopefully blow the consumer out of the water. At least that's my hope. So, Assassin's Creed, the deal with that this week. Basically, in a nutshell, a screenshot leaked of the all-new Assassin's Creed game, which is coming out supposedly in probably October, November. I don't know the exact date. They have not released that, but a screenshot came out. It is of an assassin on a boat and looks to be a river. And we're chilling in Zora's domain right now. Speaking of river and water, just running around. So, screenshot came out. Looks absolutely amazing. It is a little bit of a blurred screenshot, but the rumor is that the game is going to be set in ancient Egypt, which is a time period that I personally freaking love. I don't know why, but that time period always, with the pyramids and all that stuff, always intrigued me when I took, freaking history classes of that region of the world and things like that. I always enjoyed that. So to be able to explore that, if indeed, it is not confirmed, if indeed that is the time period, super exciting. And then also the quote unquote, or not, I guess the title has been leaked, also unconfirmed. It is Assassin's Creed Origins. So this will be interesting. That's pretty much all we know. More to come, obviously, at Ubisoft's launch or presentation at E3. They have not announced anything as to what their plans are for E3. So, it's going to be interesting to see how they go about, their presentation and what they show us, I guess, of Assassin's Creed. Because in recent times, in recent E3s, in recent meaning, last 4 to 5 years, they have shown, from my recollection, a pretty good presentation of Assassin's Creed, the announcing it or further giving more details on it if it had already been announced, or at least leaking something about it. So I definitely expect a full reveal of Assassin's Creed, whatever the new one is, whether it be Origins or another name. And so I will definitely be buying it. I was bummed that Assassin's Creed was not released this past year, which is fine. At the end of the day, I found other games to play, but it is one of my favorite all-time series. I've beaten every single game, and I look forward to continuing that progress in the series. So, like I said, wrapping this up, amazing week. Nintendo dropped their E3 schedule. We have that to look forward to. Need for Speed, straight from Ghost, announced that they are going back to, what seems to be that they're going back to what I used to love about the game. Cops, extreme customization, drifting, all that good stuff. And then finally, Assassin's Creed, the new image, after, the game being rumored for so long. Well, it's technically still being rumored, but we finally got to see what appears to be an image from the game. Super exciting there. So, more to come in the coming weeks. I will be making more videos as these things become official and as we get more details. But until then, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate you guys coming out and supporting these these videos and all my social media, all my stuff, all my content that I put out there. Really appreciate the love, guys. As always, check the links in the description below. Would love to see you guys in Twitch. I'll be streaming a ton. Already have been. And it's going to be a big summer. It's going to be a big, Splatoon 2 coming out later this summer. I'm doing some Mario Kart right now. Legend of Zelda, obviously. So, going to be huge. Follow me on Twitch. As always, tell one friend. Would greatly appreciate it. Share this video. Hope to see you guys in the next one. And thanks for stopping by. Later.
It's black and white.